Hi all. Today we are going to discuss about one very interesting topic, that is about intelligence. So, what is intelligence? Intelligence is the measure of a person's intellectual capabilities, which is measured by IQ test, that is intelligence quotient test. And it actually involves two factors, that is the memorizing factor or the writing skill or reading skill. Means how the person how what is the efficiency of a person for memorizing things first, and second, the mathematical concept, that is of numbers, reasoning, problem solving skills. All these things are calculated according to the IQ test. And as for that, the person can be labeled as more in highly intelligent, moderately intelligent, or below average label, like that. But the interesting thing is that we don't have this only few types of intelligence. We have multiple intelligence, which was discovered by the American psychologist Howard Gardner in the year 1983. He said that there are 8 types of intelligence, which he called as multiple intelligence. So different persons having different types of intelligence. We should not stick with a particular type of intelligence, whatever education system used to do. So let's discuss about this type of intelligence in detail and the professions they can opt accordingly. Now, as for Howard Gardner, the first one is naturalist intelligence. This type of people can involve in living and non-living things. They're very sensitive to the living and non-living world of the environment. So the profession they can opt, maybe agriculturist, geologist, zoologist, botanist, archaeologist, etc. The second one is musical intelligence. The persons with such type of intelligence have a keen knowledge on music. They can distinguish and are very sensitive towards the pitch, rhythm of the music and tone of the music. And also they can hear certain sound which we cannot hear. And also one of the very interesting thing is they can relate different types of music with different types of emotions without learning, even without learning it. So this type of people with musical intelligence can opt for the profession like musicians, composers, etc. The third one is interpersonal intelligence. This type of people with interpersonal intelligence can detect the motive and the feeling of the person, of the other person, without talking, just observing their body language, their way of talking, that means the tone, pitch of the voice. They can detect the motive and the feeling of the other person. They're also empathetic, and so the professions associated with it can be like actor, psychologists, counselors, politicians, even healers, coaches. And also this interpersonal intelligent people are also empathetic in bond quality. They have this empathy quality in bond. Now, the fourth one is intrapersonal intelligence. Intrapersonal. First, previous one I told that interpersonal, and this is intrapersonal. Intrapersonal intelligent people have a keen knowledge of themselves, their feelings. They are very resilient. They can cope with any type of situation. They don't break actually, they're very resilient. In a hardest to hardest situation, they can cope, and they are self-motivating, and they can label their issues, they can label the problems inside them, and they can just rectify it accordingly. They're very self-motivated types. So these type of people can be you say spiritual leaders, motivational speakers, and many things they can be, etc. Now the fifth one is uh, bodily kinesthetic intelligence. So this type of people have a very keen knowledge and are sensitive, and they can relate the time and their mind body coordination. They are best by manipulating their body mind coordination with the objects surrounding them. They can beautifully cope up with the space available to the objects surrounding them, and they can deal with it effectively. So the professions associated with such type of people are like dancers. They can be good dancers. Surgeon, they can be good surgeons also, and athletes. Okay. Now the sixth one is existential intelligence. Existential intelligence relates to the spiritual world. I mean that the persons with such type of intelligence are very spiritual. They are very excited, and they want to know, or they have the keen knowledge of the life, why life has begun, what is the goal of the life, what is the universe, what is about the about the heavenly bodies, or like what are the i mean uh, reason or existence of human being, the goal of the human being, what should be about the other planets, etc. They have this knowledge. Existential intelligent people. So basically they can opt for the professions like spiritual leaders, motivational speakers, etc. Astrologers can also be somewhat. Okay, fine. Now the seventh one is the logical mathematical intelligence, which is also a basis of our education system. In this type of logical mathematical intelligence, the people with such type of intelligence are very keen, or they have a good knowledge on numbers, problem solving skills, and logical reasoning. These people can be a good scientist, they can be mathematicians, they can be a teacher, they can do good in research work also, in mechanical work like engineering, etc. Now, the eighth one is the linguistic intelligence. This is also the basis of our IQ test. That is, it is. Our education system also relies on this type of intelligence too. Uh, and the people with this type of intelligence, that is linguistic intelligence, have a very keen knowledge on the vocabularies. They are good at writing, reading, and memory, and they have a good comprehension skills too. So, see, what I'm going to actually put in front of you all that so many different types of intelligence are there. But still, our education system, the framework of our curriculum is based on basically on this two type of intelligence, that is logical mathematical intelligence and the linguistic intelligence. And unnecessary the pressure is put on all the types of children, because different children have different type of intelligence, so that we have to chalk it out, and accordingly the syllabus must be there, the curriculum must be there, isn't it? Don't you agree that? For that I do agree. I'm just in for all these things. So I think that it's my personal view, that personal thinking, that this is the very high time for the education system to think about it and inculcate different types of intelligence in the curriculum accordingly, because we all are different, and difference is always beautiful and acceptable. Thank you. Stay blessed.